Greetings and welcome back, Dabblings, to Rimworld and to the town of Dapperton as the night begins to fall. Now we have a tame boomalope. Not really sure if there's anything good we can get for it. Perhaps we can get some sort of chemicals from it, but I kind of doubt that, honestly. I don't suspect that we're going to be getting that. Now there is a new combat supplier and we've really got nothing of worth to trade, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Cold storage is starting to get a little shy on contents, which is a little bit of a concern, honestly. But, well, maybe we'll be able to continue to make more and more simple cooked meals, just because they tend to, well, actually, they don't even stack that much, so I'm not sure that's really that good of an idea. Perhaps we could sell the meals in some way, I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. Have we used up all the wood? No, we have not. So I hope that we can get back to getting some more of that. Whilst we're thinking about that, we're going to need to move all of this stuff out of the way. We've got some of the metal set up. There is some metal down here, though, so we could be able to just go and harvest this. In fact, it looks like it's probably the entirety of this little section. So why don't we just dig that down, really? There we go. How are you doing, Keegan? You're not doing too terribly bad. 76% immune. That's actually pretty nice, all things told. Where is Shadow Wolf? How are you doing? You've got Plague Major. 85% immune, though, so that's not too bad. And you've got Plague Minor. Okay, well, all things told, it could be significantly worse than it is. Our visitors are leaving, and it's starting to rain. Life-giving rain. Now then, one thing I'm actually thinking about doing over here is perhaps setting up some pillars around here and then having sandbags around the pillars just so that our fighters can shoot out from there a little bit better. I'm not sure. We may have to look into that, but our boomalope doesn't seem too unhappy. It is a male. We can find ourselves a female boomalope. You're a female. Can we tame you? There we go. And what about you? You're also a female. We'll try and tame you too. There we go. We might be able to get some boomalope breeding going on in the very near future. That would be grand. Oh, poor mood. Who's upset? It's Shadow Wolf. Why are you upset particularly? You're almost immune to the plague as well. That's actually really, really good to see. There we go. Right, we've got a couple of rooms going up right now. I would also like to zone this, clear out the no roof zone. We're happy for there to be a roof if we can actually have one. And let's get some paved tiles for the flooring of the doors. There we go. Got some more visitors yet again, really? Okay. Wow, we seem to be popular. I'm not sure why, but we are. Shadow Wolf, still fairly low mood. I can only imagine it's because you're nude. I don't think you were particularly happy about it. Model amount of pain naked. Well, then put on some bloody pants. Go ahead. Force wear those. I shouldn't have to tell you to get dressed. I really shouldn't. Force wear that, and then force wear this. These people. There you go. We've got plenty of vegetables coming in at this point. We've got cotton. More than enough cotton, actually. Plenty of strawberries, which are nice because strawberries can be eaten raw. Got lots of medicinal herbs. All things told, I'm actually fairly happy with the way things are going. That is set up, and it's not a particular problem for us right now. Now, this may fall down on our heads. I'm a little bit concerned about that possibility. But no, actually it doesn't look like it will. Hurrah! Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, well. Terrible mood. That's Keegan. Why are you in such a bad mood? You're fully immune. Wearing tattered apparel, sick, shared bedroom, cramped environment, a little bit crowded, disturbed sleep, pessimist, in a moderate amount of pain, very joy deprived. You know what? Let's move you around. There you go. Go do your own thing for a bit. Be happy, get out there, have joy and all that sort of stuff. I probably shouldn't have told you specifically not to do anything but heal. That may have been a slight... Ooh, a pirate merchant. They are known as Pleather Securities. They are a pirate merchant. Where's Tamiz? 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 Oh my lord. I've lost Tamiz. There we are. Tamiz. Come on. Let's go call them. We want a chat. We need some clothes. We really do need to get apparel going. Now, we can sell our pistol for quite a lot of money, actually. Wow. Get a lung, a bionic arm, one of the most sophisticated arm replacements. Wow, that's expensive. Medicine, we can't get. Beer, we could. Now, that might be quite nice. Or we could buy a person. Well, we couldn't. We don't have enough money. But, there's no way I want to give you that much money. I'll buy enough what we can afford with our pistol. 4 beers. Oh, that's not enough. Go on, buy 8. That might be quite nice for someone. No idea where that landed, though. There we go. Could you please haul that somewhere? No. Reserved. Oh, reserved by Bad Blanket, apparently. Okay. Fair enough. Literally reserved. Okay. Apparently that won't go off, so it could just be left outside, I suppose. But it's not quite what I would like to do. And it'll get hot. Warm beer is scarcely a beer. How are we doing in here? Generally okay. Okay, right. Well, for the time being then, let's go ahead and start paving this tile there. We'll want concrete leading up to it. And actually we'll remove these floors because I imagine we'll have some security. We'll build some sandbags out here, I think. There we go. There we are. Got an eclipse, so our power is not going to be charging for a time. That is a bit of a shame. Wow, we've fully run out of power? Really? Yikes, that is unexpected. That's very unexpected. Well, I guess we could look to build some wind turbines. Could possibly even build them out here, perhaps. Just have a bunch of wind turbines set up. Like so. We could then perhaps look... Oh, exotic goods trader. We might have a look into that. We could then get some steel walls around it, perhaps. Something like that. Now, where's Tamiz? Tamiz, would you... Oh, I can't use it. Ah, damn it. Well, this is rather unfortunate for us. On the plus side, we have a lot of materials, so it's not like we're really hurting for basics, but we're not going to be able to cook any more meals for a while. We've got plenty of basic meals. We've got loads of strawberries as well, so that shouldn't be too bad in that regard. We may have to slaughter our boomalope, though. Not something I really want to do, but it's quite possible that we'll need to do it. Now, I'm wondering if we should perhaps have a dedicated solar array down here, but I actually don't think we should. Instead, let's go ahead and get... We've already got a switch here for power, so we could just run this all the way through. And then run it along the walls. Something like that. And then up along these walls, so about there. Eclipse is ending! Hurrah! There we go. That is so much better. Fantastic. Alright, let's get the rest of these set up. Currently will allow the power to move straight through. Fine by me. This should... Well, actually this isn't... Ah, there we go. I was about to say this isn't yet indoors. Now I'm going to want this set to 24. This is already currently set up to 18, so we should be good. Right, there we are. Not bad at all things considered. There we go. Things are slowly starting to turn on. Glorious. I do like the way that everything sort of comes on gradually rather than all at once. And little by little we're getting everything stored as well, which is quite nice to see. May have to expand this out though, which is a bit of a shame. I could also add some more solar panels up here. And I think I will. I think we probably need that, honestly. Let's go ahead, use concrete there. Then paved tiles. These are 4 wide. Yep, and then... ah, well. We'll just bring it out to there. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. This way we can have 2 more solar power panels in here just to help with the batteries. There we go. Now, the only thing is that I would actually quite like this to be moved in that case, because I don't really want it venting heat out where it is. So we'll remove this and possibly just reposition it over here instead. We're not really making use of that too much, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem to have that moved. And on the plus side, that also means that I can have this wall expanded out a little bit. So we would do something like this, just to give us a double thick wall on one side. I think that'll be fine. And there we go. That should all be good. Wonderful. Right, how are things going down here? We've almost got the power set up, but we are struggling to get power enough to run everything right now. There is a lot of things drawing power. A little bit of a pain. As for over here, possibly toggle this power for now. We're not using this area, so there's really no reason to run the power all the way through here, especially when we're low on power as is. Pirate merchant combat supplier. Ooh, 1 colonist is idle. Tamiz, what are you currently working on? Well, you've got not a lot to do, I suppose, yeah. No, that's fair enough. We should go and hunt some more things. I would love to get that rhino. It's not going to happen. I strongly suspect it's never going to happen. Combat supplier. Ooh, let's get you. Some more boomalop down there. I think I'm going to try and take out the muffalo, but I'm quite concerned that they'll stampede. Quite concerned about that one. So I may have to follow Tamiz around for it. But if I do go for one, then perhaps going for this muffalo. Let's see, is Tamiz going to move out? No, Tamiz is just hanging around. Archibald, are you going to go and try and hunt? If so, I'm okay with this, generally speaking. Please gather the dead. No, don't just go and do something else. Oh, Scallywag. Oh dear. I'm glad you didn't kill the one that we're trying to tame. Old gunshot. Wow, okay. Very well. But at least we've got some muffalos up there as well. There we are. Some squirrel meat, some muffalo meat. That should allow us to make a bunch of fine meals. Especially now that we've got a little bit of power too. Only a little bit, mind you. We are still hurting for that in many ways. Right, have we got any more wood? We don't, actually. We've run out of the wood. Okay, let's get some more chopped wood done. Around here will do fine. There we go. That'll give us plenty to build with, I think. There we are. And as soon as that's set up, we should be good. Fantastic. Right. Need a little bit more metal if we can find it. We've got plenty on this side, it seems. And there is definitely a little room there. There we go. Now, unfortunately, it does seem that they can't quite get at these corners, which is going to be a pain. So I'm just going to remove those walls for now. See if we can't clean that area out. But unfortunately, it seems as though we are going to have to expand this area out a fair bit. So, let's go ahead, zone area, dumping stockpile. We'll draw this out a fair old ways. That should be more than enough to store all of the scraps that we need to get stored. Okay. Now this really should be a very high priority. I would love that to be the first thing that gets things stored in it, honestly. How many? We've only got 17 there. We definitely should have enough room to store more. There we go. There we are. And we've got our first windmill. Fantastic. Right, we're going to need to run a conduit probably between these, I'm guessing. I'm going to assume that we would want our own battery room, perhaps. Actually, let's cancel that. We'll run this down to a new battery room behind here, perhaps. Yeah, I like that idea. We could even deconstruct this and set her up in there. Well, we'll think about that one. Let's go ahead and structures would bring it out. We'll have 3 batteries, I think, set up in here. Door over there. Or we could just hook it up to this setup. That is certainly an option. Though I prefer to run it like this, honestly. We'll remove... Oh, we can't seem to do that. That's a bit of a shame. But if we just get a door down here, we can use an automated door. That shouldn't be an issue. In fact, actually, let's just go for a regular door. There's no particular need to have an automated one. And then the batteries set up in there. We've got all 4, and then a switch to control taking power from the windmills. And this will then all be a single battery setup, which I imagine would be fine. We could even then bring out the concrete a little bit more. Now, these shouldn't be doing too badly. There you go. Yes, I'm actually quite pleased with that. I've not played around with any windmills before in the game, so that's pretty interesting. We've got plenty of metal coming in. All we need now is a little bit more of the wood. We'd definitely like to see more of the food being stored, or rather more of... You know what? Please just... I can't get you to prioritize. Archibald. What on earth? Oh, okay. Archibald. No. Archibald. Prioritize holding. Really important. Want all of this indoors. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Right. That should see us good for a little while, I think. There we are. As soon as we get some cotton, then hopefully we can get ourselves... In fact, we may actually have some cotton somewhere in here. Rhino hide. Boomalope. We may have something, but we've got a mad animal. Local buffalo. Oh no, that was one I was trying to... Scallywag. It was one I was trying to tame. Oh well. Alright, well. Let's get... Archibald. Let's get you down there. Let's get that clicked. Please prioritize it. Tamiz. Let's get you down there. And you as well. There we go. Now that is going to run out of power fairly quickly, so we're going to have to hope that this works. Come on, you. You going to come around? That's the way. Please don't shoot each other. Well done. Right, you're all off duty. You can prioritize holding that, and let's get that power flicked. There we go, that was nice and easy. Alright. Now, as soon as we can get all of this set up, then at least we'll be storing power from the windmills as well. Speed time back up again. Okay, not going too terribly badly. I really wouldn't mind getting some more animals tamed, though. Even if we're not going to train them, I'd very much like to have them tamed. Is anyone able to tame it? Let's actually see. Who's got handling? No one's got it as a primary skill, actually. Okay, well, there's always going to be something to haul, so I'm actually going to have Tamiz primary there. Tamiz has also got 12 in being a warden. Yeah, I'll set that as a secondary. I would like Tamiz to primarily make sure that our animals are tamed. Very much like that, actually. Tamiz has become incredibly important for our colony. It makes me a little bit nervous when one colonist is so important to everything that we're doing. We've not got enough. Keegan, could you work on this for me? Thank you. And then on this one. Oh yeah. And then this one as well. Let's get everything sorted. We'll get all of these done because I really, really want to get our bedrooms set up as soon as possible at this point. There you go. Have your lunch. It doesn't matter too much if there's just random rocks around here. The main thing I want to do is ensure that the actual rooms we can get beds in, all of that kind of stuff. There we go. Fantastic. I am very happy to see this happening now. Stage, we can get that going. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get the doors in here fairly soon as well. There we go. Right, we don't need these to be automated doors. I see absolutely no reason to have them be automated. What I would like, though, are lights. We would like a light in the corridor. One there will do. And we'll have one in the corner of each room. Like so. Then we could have some wooden planter boxes so that we've got some plants. Just pop those in there. Next up, we could go for some nice beds. I'm tempted to go with wood still. They're expensive. They're really expensive. But wood is so much easier for us to get than steel right now. So, yeah, we'll go with wood. There we go. I'll wait for all of that to be done. At least then they'll have some nice rooms. But we are definitely going to need to chop down a lot more trees for that. Let's get the chopped wood going again. Get down all of these trees. On the plus side, this does also help us in terms of removing potential cover from enemies. There we go. Now I'm starting to feel that we've got far, far too much vegetable. You gads. I'm actually also starting to feel that, yeah, we don't need to be storing the hay. Stop storing it. Eventually we can use it and it'll all be good. In fact, yeah, just take the hay out and stick it in. It's fine. It'll last for ages. I didn't even know I could store hay in there. My goodness. Got some fine meals. Plenty of fine meals, actually. Oh, that's very nice to see. We've got loads of meat off the buffalo. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's get this all the way up to like 30. Or in fact, all the way up to 60. Nice thing with that is that as these won't rot in that room, if we've got 60 fine meals, that covers us for a very long time. Not too worried about the combat supply. We've got nothing really, nothing new to trade. On the plus side, we'll get a little bit of nice plants in there. There we go. Right, now what we want to do is... Your ass! What? When did this happen? We've got a buffalo! Animal area 1. Also, training. Train them to be obedient. Yes. Because a buffalo would actually be a reasonable thing to use to attack. It's a female. Milk fullness, 7%. We can get milk. Wool growth, 0%. Oh, this is grand. I'm starting to think the boomalope is not going to help us, though. We've got a siege. Oh, no! A group of pirates from the Ape Men have arrived nearby. It looks like they want to besiege the colony and pound you with artillery from a distance. You can try to wait them out, or go get them. Well, I can tell you right now that we're going to be going to get you. You've got a shiv, pistol, EMP grenades, and frag grenades. You're right next to us. I think we are going to be wrapping up this episode there. I am so sorry about the cliffhanger, only I'm not. But in the next episode, I'm fairly certain we're just going to go and attack them straight off the bat. I'm not going to let them besiege us. We've got nothing that would be able to tolerate the siege, and they don't look particularly heavily armed. There's only one person who's got any decent armor. You've got frag grenades. EMP grenades aren't going to do anything to us, and only one person has a pistol. So there are only 2 people there that I'm really concerned about. On the whole, I think we're going to easily be able to win this fight, and that will be quite nice. I may allow them to build their siege weaponry first. The reason being, if they do that, then we may be able to capture that siege weaponry before we have the ability to build it ourselves. We'll have to have a look into that. But that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed and will be joining us in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.